And welcome back to Visions. I'm Mirella Rich. If you've just joined us, we're here with Mohan Bhagwandas, who is the International Coordinator of the Initiatives of Business. Welcome back to the program.
Thanks.
And now, can you tell us, what is your next major initiative project? Where are you heading?
Well, there's two coming up for this year. One is we have published a book called Trust and Integrity in the Global Economy, and that by Michael Smith. That book gives 16 examples of how companies, small businesses, large corporations have applied values and ethics in business and have succeeded in succeeded in making a success of their business, and also in contributing to the community. So that book is something we'd like to see, going out to the world. And secondly, we have every year an international conference in Europe, in Switzerland, at the center in Co.
And that's where you attend every year,
yes,
don't you?
and I attend that every year as a coordinator. This year we are looking at issues like human security, and we are looking at generating action through workshops and discussion on how we could have teams of people in different parts of the world dialoguing with business and bringing the spirit of trust and integrity to what they're doing. So the main I think the main event for 2008 is this international conference in Switzerland. It's taking place in July from the 11th to the 16th.
Right, that's beautiful.
Yep.
And in India, do you have any major initiatives happening or looking forward to them happening there?
Yes, in November we had people from a vast cross-section of business, government, and business schools sending some of their graduates in order to have this dialogue with people that they would normally not meet in their universities, people in the real world, so to speak, actually running corporations. And they have a program in India called the Center for Training in Ethical Leadership. And companies sponsor workers and managers right around the year. They pay for them to go and attend these training programs. And many of these people who've attended these programs have gone back and really done some amazing things in their organizations, building better relationships in the workplace, even bringing a new spirit into their home life because they've had a better balance between work life and home life, and taking greater responsibility in the community, helping Aboriginal communities where there are industries, and so there's really some very positive things happening through these programs in India, run by Initiatives of Change.
It's interesting. So it must make people become more caring about the work that they're actually doing, and also more considerate for the people they're working with.
Absolutely. I think you've just summed it up so well. It's the level of care that we have beyond our own nuclear family and just going to work and coming back. And can we really expand that level of care to really take in the suffering of the world and the injustice that might be going on around us. So it's also about individuals playing their role in
it's beautiful because with a functioning family, a family that functions well and that loves each other a lot, you can see that they're a lot more happy and peaceful than a family that's got drinking problems or drug problems or whatever.
Absolutely.
So it starts in the family, and then you can expand at work.
and expands out into your workplace and into your community. So values just don't become something we believe in as some principles, but they are values that actually are seen to be applied, and seeing concrete changes happening in people's lives and situations.
Lived out.
Lived out,
And what is your vision for the next 5 years for the Initiatives of Business?
Oh, that's a big question, my word. I'd really like to see the younger generation emerging people from the universities and people that are going to really run our economy in the future, really looking at doing it in a very different way to how it's been done, and maybe shifting the paradigm and seeing how we can have values that and principles that really care about our planet, really build successful industries, look at the energy crisis, look at the climate change, look at why some countries are still poor while other countries are very, very rich, and how do we have a new generation of business leaders that shape the future in a way that leaves this world in a better place than when we come here. I think at the moment what we've got is a huge challenge of turning around some of the mistakes that have been made in industry and the consumer society that we have subscribed to, and some deep fundamental change has to happen.
I think so,
and my vision is that maybe the next generation of up and coming business leaders, managers, people who will run companies, banks and transport companies and shipping companies, energy companies, that they'll really look at integrating values, sustainability into what they're going to do, so that we really have a planet and a world that is sustainable.
Exactly, and it may not happen in this lifetime, it may happen generations and generations back, but at least it's on the road.
On the road to, absolutely, on the road to seeing a better world, and it's got to come in the business community. Because that's where much of the action is.
Thank you, Mohan, for coming on the program.
Thank you.
You've been watching Visions. I'm Mirella Rich, and our guest was Mohan Bhagwandas, who is the International Coordinator of Initiatives of Business. I hope you enjoyed the program. See you again soon.